Hi guys, what's up? My name is April Whitney. Welcome to my channel, Smalletics channel, and welcome to the latest episode of Strong for Summer. Today we are headed into the gym together to work on our glutes, the booty. It's gonna be a full gym workout. I'm gonna provide voiceover through the whole thing so that you know how to do these exercises with proper form, you know how to do it and feel like a pro. I got you. Stay tuned and let's head to the gym. So I start every workout session, whether I'm doing weightlifting or cardio, no matter what it is, with some self-myofascial release, SMR, also known as foam rolling. I pretty much do the same routine every time, and I've put this on my Instagram a bunch, which is why I'm speeding through it. But just make sure that you're hitting all parts of your body. The reason why I do this before working out is because it's going to draw blood flow into the area. It increases the extensibility of your muscle fibers and your flexibility, so it's going to prime you for lifting weights and help you prevent injury. By now you can tell I've moved into my dynamic warm-up, which is also all on my Instagram, so check it out if you haven't seen it. I'm starting off with the Sumo deadlift, which takes a wider stance than the conventional deadlift and as a result has a shorter range of motion. This is a great exercise to work on your posterior chain, meaning the muscles that make up the back of your body. To get in position, stand outside of shoulder width distance and turn your toes out about 45 degrees. Your knees should be forced outwards behind the bar but still touching the bar. Bend your knees until your shins are vertical. Grip the bar with a double overhand grip. Most people will prefer to grip the bar with their hands closer together than with the conventional deadlift. Now pull your shoulder blades back together like you're pinching a pencil between them and bring the chest up. Your chin is slightly tucked and you're looking at the floor in front of you. This is your starting position. From here, take a deep breath in and stand with the exhale, spreading the floor with your feet. Lock your knees at the top of the movement and then lower the bar, keeping a flat back and the bar touching your shins on the way down. I'm supersetting the sumo deadlift with a glute pull-through. These are pretty much a standing version of hip thrusts and the movement is a hip hinge. For this reason, make sure all of the movement is originating from your hips and not from your arms or your shoulders. Also, to make this exercise even more effective, I have a hack. Just go ahead and move the cable setting about 1 foot off the ground so that the cable is about parallel to the ground when you hip thrust. This is going to eliminate any vertical forces aside from gravity and emphasize the horizontal load to challenge your glutes even more. I also want you to turn your toes out just slightly to target your glutes. The next superset starts with hip thrusts. While this might be intimidating to try at first, this is one of the best exercises for developing the booty. It's also used by professional athletes to develop crazy strength and power in the hips and glutes, so it's really worth adding to your program. Set up with your toes turned slightly out, and remember to always take a breath in before lifting. Push through your heels. Feel free to use some kind of padding like I am to comfortably place the bar above the pubic bone. Now make sure at the top you're getting a full hip extension. If you cannot lock out your hips at the top, it means that your weight is too heavy and you need to drop down your weight or even use a dumbbell instead of the barbell. The focus should be on using your glutes to press the bar straight upwards. At the end of each set, I held the last rep isometrically for 5 seconds just to make sure I was really strengthening my end range hip extension and just really working it. The second exercise in this superset is a single leg elevated glute bridge. This is a great exercise for strengthening the glutes and hamstrings and building on your single leg stability. Make sure you keep your belly button drawn into your spine for a tight core, push through your heel, and squeeze your glutes together at the top. Always do the same number of reps on each side. Now I'm just taking a break from training my glutes to work on my pull-ups. One of my goals for this year is to be able to do 8 unassisted pull-ups. I'm currently using the smallest assistance band, and I took a break from training my pull-ups for about 2 months this summer, which has put me back a little bit in my progress. But my goal is to train my pull-up strength about 3 times a week, working on variations, including negatives. So right now I'm just trying to get in 3 sets of 8 reps. If you do pull-ups and you use an assist band and you find that you can't get the 8 reps in, then you need to get a higher resistance band to get through that 8 reps in a row. I am supersetting the pull-ups with abduction, hip abduction with the plate. This can be done in a lot of ways, not just with the plate. If you don't want to work your arm, you can also use the cable machine if you have the ankle attachment. You could also use a dumbbell. You can use the abduction machine, the seated abduction at the gym if your gym has one. All of these will help you train the outsides of your hips. Working on hip abduction is super important if you have an office job and you sit a lot, because if your adductors are very tight from sitting, then you need to strengthen the outside of your hips to help keep your knees from wanting to bend in towards each other in exercises such as the squat. And lastly, as my metabolic finisher or burnout, I'm doing a kettlebell burnout, focus on the glutes, and supersetting that with a reverse lunge, single leg skip to a little hop with a kettlebell. This is really targeting the glutes, and because our glutes are already really fatigued from the workout, you're really gonna feel this. It's also gonna get the heart rate up and just boost your metabolism since it's so metabolically demanding. Alright, so that's it for the workout in the gym. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more in the gym workouts, please let me know. Thank you for watching. Bye.